Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Bluebird Magic, or welcome back if you've been here before. If it looks like my voice doesn't match up with my hands, it's because this is a voiceover because I kind of screwed up the intro. But anyway, so today I have a Signs from the Universe and Your Day Ahead reading. So that's pile 1, by the way, pile 2, pile 3. Anyway, so these are just going to be, we're going to get some charms and we're going to pull some animal cards, and those are going to be your signs from your guides, signs from the universe for your day. Or when I did the reading, I thought maybe this would just be for your day ahead, but after I finished recording, it hit me that actually this could be for your next several days too. So like it would depend on what your intention is. So you could set the intention that this reading would apply to your next few days, or it could just be for your next 24 hours or however long you want it to be. But so hopefully that makes sense. It basically depends on whatever you want the time frame to be for this to apply to. That would be it for you. But yeah, so we will be getting animals and objects, and so the point of the reading is sort of to get to know what the universe is going to use, like to know that the universe is going to use these objects to communicate with you in the next day or few days or however long you want it to be. So I like these types of readings. I do them for myself because I think it's a nice way to stay connected to my guides and like remind myself in my daily life, just as I'm going about my day, that my guides are still with me. Angel numbers are a really nice way of the universe saying like hi, and your guides reaching out to you, and reminding you that they're there with you and they have your back. But having objects and animals and more things that they can speak through is really cool too. So then it's not just angel numbers. There's all kinds of synchronicities they can work with. And when you do this reading ahead of time, then they know that when they bring up these signs that you'll know it's from them, and that they're letting you know they're with you and supporting you, and protecting you and helping to guide you on your way throughout your day. So yeah, I really like these readings, and so I just thought I would go ahead and do one for you since I like them for me, and see if you guys like them. So yeah, hopefully that all made sense. I will now give you a minute to choose your pile. I'll add some music in here probably like usual. Let me know, by the way, if you guys like the music. Like if any of you that regularly watch my videos use the music part, like the meditation part, to choose your piles, or if that's not really a thing you like, if you could let me know, that would be nice, because I don't really know if you guys like it or not. So okay, I will leave you to choose your pile then, and I will see you in your reading. Hi group 1, welcome to your reading. Good morning if it's morning for you, or good afternoon, good evening, I don't know, wherever it is, or whenever it is, wherever you are when you find this. Hi. yeah, I hope you're doing well, but if you're not, that's okay too. But hopefully this will help you feel a little bit better is my hope. So, okay, we're gonna move these over here because we're gonna get these last. So the first thing we're gonna do is get a couple or however many animal cards want to come out for you. And these cards, like, I'm doing this part because I'm hoping it will help you to connect with your spirit guides, connect with the universe a little bit better throughout your day so that you know that they are with you. This is kind of like a way for you to like be in dialogue with your guides, with the universe on your own, like throughout the day. So it's kind of like, I'm not sure, I don't know why this is hard for me to spit out. I think it's because we're in Mercury. We're like going into Mercury retrograde soon, and I think we're in the shadow now. And I tend to have more trouble like when we're in the shadow even than sometimes directly in the middle of it. So I don't know. But anyway, these are going to be animals that will show up that the universe is going to like line you up with to bring, you know, that are these are signs that the universe is going to bring to you today to let you know that your guides are with you and that the universe has your back and that you are loved and you are cared about and that they are trying to help you have your best day possible. And you know that they are helping you, that they are protecting you, they're helping you, they are guiding you. And you know, the other message could, I would also pay attention to like what specifically is happening when these animals do come in to your life today, or over the next few days, to notice like what's actually happening when they show up, because that would probably be an indication as to what the message is about. You could also look up the meaning of these messages, like of these animals, if that would help you. That might give you even further clarity. It's possible. Or it could just be the way, the universe's way of saying to you, hi, and I'm with you, and don't forget you've got a lot of guides that love you very much, and that the universe wants you to be happy, to fulfill the deepest desires of your heart and soul. And your spirit team is here to help you have that, and you know, have the experiences, have the desires fulfilled that are most important to your soul while you're here in this world. And they want you to know, they want you to be happy. So when you see the intention for this is that when you see these animals, you will, especially if it's in a unique way, you will know that this is the universe saying that to you. So, okay, we're going to see what animals the universe is going to bring to you today, or again, it could be the next few days. All right, very interesting. We've got, okay, so I'm going to take the bottom of the deck too. So we've got polar bear on the bottom of the deck. So the universe will be sending you polar bears. I'm going to move this to the side for a second. Universe will be sending you polar bears, it looks like, and they will be sending you meerkat, and I just heard a blue jay, so I don't know, you guys might have an extra, they might send you blue jays too. And then we have gorilla. All right, so these animals could show up in pictures, in videos that you see while you're scrolling the internet. You could see them, yeah, basically you could see them on the internet. You could see them in images around you in your everyday life. You could actually see them in person, so, or on objects, etc. So yeah, polar bear, meerkat, and gorilla. Those are your animals for the day. So when you see those, the universe is talking to you. Okay, so We're going to move these over to the side here. And then we are going to pull you some charms. So these charms will be like objects that you might see that are signs from the universe that mean the same type of thing that I just mentioned. So, all right, so when you see these charms, or not, well, you know, the objects represented by the charms I'm about to pull, then you will know that's a sign from the universe. Okay. All right. Get some. Okay, what will group one signs for today be? Group one signs for today from the universe. Group one. It's like a lot, but all right. All right. Put these over here. Wow, you've got a lot of signs for today. Okay, so what we've got here is heart, this little sparkly heart. So, well, actually it's a big sparkly heart. So I guess hearts are a thing for you today, especially if you see one that is sparkly. That would be an extra confirmation. We have this little candy wrapper that says sweet on it, and it's sparkly, and I don't think it's gonna focus, but come on. Can you focus, camera? Focus on it for me. No. All right, never mind. Well, anyway, I'm sorry about that. It is it's a candy wrapper. So if you see pink candy wrappers, that will be a sign from the universe. We've got strawberries. So strawberries, pink teddy bear. So pink teddy bears are an object for you today. We've got a pink shell. Pink shell. So that'll be another object, another sign for today. And by the way, these are all like potentials. So it might not be that you see all of these signs. You might only see a few of them. You might see all of them. I don't know. We've got baby. So I think this would go for, like, if you see the word baby, that would be the sign. But also it would probably go for if you saw an actual, like if you see a bunch of babies, or there's like an interesting, like kind of strange situation where you see a baby, or like you see like a whole bunch of babies at once, then I think that would be defined as a sign involving that. So, okay. Then we have a rainbow, little smiley cloud. And we have a little pickup truck. Looks like an older type of pickup truck. And again, I hear the blue jay, so that's a thing. Here's rainbow. Here's another rainbow. So you guys have two rainbows today. Excuse me. Okay. Then we have this crescent moon with a heart. So if you see an object that looks like that, that would be another sign for you guys. All right. And we have a lollipop. So a rainbow lollipop. Probably any lollipops, but if you have a rainbow one, that's especially strong sign. Okay. And we have grapes. A lot of signs for you guys today. The universe has a lot to say to you guys, I think. We've got baby carriage. Okay, babies are a thing. We had baby come out and we have a baby carriage. So that is a big sign for you guys today. Things having to do with babies. All right, this is like, looks kind of like a paper airplane. There we go. All right, so paper airplane, that's another sign for you guys. All right, we've got star here. Stars are a thing. We've got, yeah, moon and stars today. We have the sign believe. I think this is an extra message too. I think the universe really feels very talkative to you guys in this group. But if you see the word believe, that's definitely a sign. Okay, we have the Taurus charm here. So if you see the sign of Taurus, which looks like this, if it will focus. Sign of Taurus looks a little bit like, you know, a bull. I'm trying to get it to focus so you can see, but it does not want to focus. There you go. It says trustworthy, and it has the Taurus symbol. So if you see the symbol of Taurus today, or you see a bull, or the word Taurus, that is a sign. Also, some of you that pick this group, this could be an extra confirmation for you that this is your group. We've got the letter J. So letter J, be a sign. Uh-oh. Another star, but I think this was actually supposed to be on one of the rainbows in the bag, and I think it just kind of fell off. But we'll put it here next to the other star. Okay. So this charm says a family's love is forever. Family is a circle of love. Okay. So, this one. It's a charm that says what I just said. Here we go. So, I feel like if you see that phrase, that is going to be your sign. Yeah. Also, there is a lot about family here because we've got baby carriage, family. So, probably if you see like a family with a baby, especially like, I don't know, like if you see that repeated or something, or it just really stands out to you, that's probably a sign for you guys. Sorry if you can hear my shoes squeaking. Anyway, we've got L. Okay. And we have another L. So definitely L's today. Also, these could be initials. Any of these letters put together could be initials for you guys, or somebody you might be thinking of. We've got an R. An H. A W. Oh, we have Gemini too. So if you see that symbol, if you see the word Gemini, something to do with a Gemini, and we've got, yeah, so basically if you see anything to do, yeah, if you see Gemini in a way that's prominent, that is a sign. We've got stethoscope here. So something to do with something to do with a stethoscope, or maybe just yeah, stethoscopes. Okay, we've got a C here. I cannot believe how many charms like came out for you guys today. We've got P. We have K. And again, these could, I think it would be interesting if they actually use these letters as like a sign for you guys, but I think these are more likely to be initials of someone you're thinking about, or like your initials, to let you know that this is more likely your reading. But if you see any of these letters like really prominently and just like over and over again, that would be a sign. We've got Q. Okay, we have the number 2. So if you see 2s on things, if you see repeated 2s, 2, 2, 2, things like that, that will be a sign. We've got helicopter. So helicopters. And we have the word best. So it is probably not going to focus. Yeah, okay. But it says best. So I guess the word best. It's interesting. Okay, we've got 8. The number 8. And I have tested this out on myself actually, and a couple other people to see if these, you know, this type of reading does like help and you know, does kind of do what I had hoped it would do. And I actually, when I did it for myself, ended up with almost every single sign that I pulled out, because I was like, there's no way they're going to send me all these signs. And I'm like, maybe I'll get 1 or 2, but I got all of them. And it was crazy because I'm like, because I actually pulled the gorilla for myself yesterday, believe it or not. And I thought to myself, I'm never going to see a gorilla. I never see gorillas, you know, like I wasn't sure where I was going to see them. I'm like, maybe online, but like, I just haven't seen a gorilla in so long that I didn't think that was probably going to be likely. And, you know, I don't live anywhere near where I would see a gorilla. So I just wasn't sure where I would see one. And I stayed at home like all day. So I just really didn't think I was going to. But sure enough, I opened YouTube and first thing up there was a video of a gorilla, and I just thought, wow, that is crazy. So these things do work. Just wanted to mention that. At least they have worked for me and the other people I've done this for. So, all right, we've got a bunny. Bunny with a heart. So maybe bunnies with different color ears is something I'm seeing here. So like if it's a bunny that has 2 different color ears, or a bunny holding a heart, or a pink bunny, those would be especially signs. Okay, we've got another lollipop. So I feel like that would be a thing, especially if it's either blue or rainbow. And okay, I think I actually finally made it through all of the charms here. So yeah. So those will be your signs for the day. The universe is going to speak to you to send you that message, or maybe even some other message that you might have to figure out later on. But yeah, this is how they will deliver their messages to you, either through these 3 animals, through one of these objects, or many of these objects and many of these animals. So, or, you know, all 3 of the animals. So those are your signs for today. Now we're going to move on to, and if you guys have been seeing these signs, or have been seeing, like it is possible that you've already seen some of these signs, or already been seeing these animals a lot. And so this could also work as like a confirmation of the signs you have been getting. So if that's the case for you and you have been seeing these signs, if you could let me know in the comments section, that would be cool. Okay, so now we're going to get your general overview of your day, and then we're going to get you a few advice cards. So this is going to be like the general energy of your day. Pile 1s, or group 1s. General, like overall theme of the day. Like the most prevalent energy of the day. Yeah, like the theme. Like the basic plot of their day. Okay, we have the Hanged Panda. We have the Ace of Wands. Please excuse my growling stomach if you can hear it. Okay, we've got 10 of Wands. And we've got Temperance. Okay, so, and we have the Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So, okay, I'm feeling like for you guys, something to do with a creative project here feels like it's a bit on hold, or you're not exactly sure. It might be that you want to go in a different direction, or like you're looking at a project you've been working on in a different way. Something creative here. It looks like you're getting more creative inspiration, but it kind of feels like you're tired, or you're kind of feeling worn out or weighed down by something. Like, just like, it looks like you've just got a lot on your plate today. It looks like you're going to be having some really great like creative ideas, but it looks like you've got quite a few things on your plate, or maybe just a lot of things on your mind today. Yeah. And I'm actually getting from this that you guys might be feeling kind of like, like you're not sure, like there might be kind of an energy of like, if I'm honest, I kind of feel like today is like a slower day for you. Like it kind of, because I'm seeing this panda kind of chilling, just kind of sitting here in his little pond. Like and then the panda, the Hanged Panda is a very like stationary card. So I'm kind of getting the feeling that you guys aren't going to be like moving a whole lot today. That it's going to be like a bit of a slower day for you. Yeah, just like maybe even a rest day for some of you. We don't have the Four of Swords, but I'm just getting that feeling that it's going to be kind of like a slow day, like not doing a lot. Because this one too, he's just kind of like laying, like he's just kind of like, you know, stretched out on this log, just kind of looking like, ugh, I don't really want to move. Even though he's got all these things like weighing on his, like strapped to his back. So I feel kind of like, it's actually this energy of feeling like, I know I have things to do, but like I just really don't want to do them, or like I just kind of feel like I don't want to move. So like a bit of a procrastination energy maybe. We're just feeling kind of like, I know there's probably stuff I should do, but really I kind of just want to lay here. Like, so like having some trouble maybe, or you know, just like not as easy to motivate yourself today maybe. Like it might be a day when you're just really not going to feel, I think, like doing a whole lot is what it looks like. Yeah, it really is just the idea, like the feeling of, I know I have things to do, but I just really, I just kind of want to sit here and just kind of enjoy the moment. And I think, you know, you might be daydreaming a lot, or like you might be getting some creative inspirations coming to you. Yeah. You might want to work on a creative project. Maybe that's what you want to do instead of like do chores or do the things on your to-do list. Either that, or maybe this like beginning a creative project might be on your to-do list, and that could be the thing that you really don't want to do. But in any case, it just looks like you're just kind of going to want to have a more slow day, more relaxed day. Yeah. And with the Eight of Wands, yeah, I just feel like it's like, you know, there are things that you know, you're gonna have, or like, you know, there are things you're gonna have to do later. You know, there are things that are like coming up that you're gonna have to do, and you just kind of want to take this moment though, and you just don't really want to start it right now, or you just don't really want to do, you're just not feeling like doing it right now is the feeling. So maybe it is a rest day. Maybe it's like, maybe you take a self-care day today or something like that, but or at least, you know, rest as much as you can, because it does look like the general energy of the day looks like you might not be feeling the most motivated to like do a whole bunch of work. So okay, that is your overall kind of, that's the energy you are most likely to be in today. That's what your day is looking like. So now we're going to get your final advice cards, and then I will send you on your way. So unless you're watching one of the other piles too, and then I will see you there. But anyway, we're gonna grab the advice cards. Oops, I keep burping. I'm kind of hiccuping. That's what happens when I channel. All right, so we've got, I'll get you some of these first. All right, so advice for how pile 1 can make their day the best day possible. All right, advice for group 1. Advice for group 1. Okay, we've got a new beginning here. Have courage to open a new door. So it looks like they're giving you the advice of to start, even though it looks like you might be kind of feeling like you're on the fence today, like maybe you don't want to start, because we did see like maybe you're feeling a little bit more reluctant, or just like kind of feeling like, no, I don't really feel like it, even though I probably should. I'm just not really feeling it. Like it's hard to motivate yourself and get going with it. And they are encouraging you though to open this new door. So they are encouraging you to at least take the first step, at least make a little movement today, even though it might not feel like you want to that much. It looks like they are encouraging you to open the door, take the first step today, because this is the beginning. Oh yeah, definitely, because actions I didn't notice yet, but action is on the bottom of the deck. Sorry, I'm just showing you the foil here. I'm not sorry for showing you the foil, but I just thought in case anybody wants to see it, because this deck is so pretty. I love these cards. We've got action, awaken the warrior woman within. So yeah, they're definitely encouraging you to take action, even though you may not feel the most motivated to take action today. They're just saying, go for it. You can do it. You can at least take the first step, at least do like a little bit of work on this towards whatever this, probably it's the creative project, because the Ace of Wands came up. So whatever that creative idea you have, they are encouraging you to take a little bit of action towards it today, at least a little bit, if not a lot, but it looks like you won't be feeling like doing a lot, but they're just encouraging at least a little bit. So, okay, now we will get you a final advice card from this little Secret Garden deck. Sorry, the camera quit because of the time limit on it. So, okay, we're going to get you Secret Garden cards since that's the deck you guys chose in the beginning. All right, so last cards. All right, any final advice for group 1? Final advice for group 1. Okay, it says wallflower. Look for the crack in the concrete to find your way out. Okay, so I'm feeling drawn to the fact that it says find your way out. So I think they are just, again, encouraging you to, whatever this is that's kind of like, whatever this energy is that's kind of holding you back a little bit, or keeping you in a more reluctant space, keeping you in a more like procrastinating energy, they are just encouraging you to try to do whatever you know works for you to move yourself out of this energy. And just, again, yeah, I'm kind of hearing like find a way out of your head a little bit, because I feel like there's some of you, there's an energy of you being either daydreaming a lot, or like there's something in your head maybe that you're ruminating, and it's kind of like getting in the way of you making progress. And some, like, there's some thought here I feel like that's holding you back, either like, yeah, there is like a thought that's causing you to procrastinate, I feel like, and they're just encouraging you to try to find a way out of whatever thinking pattern it is that's causing you to want to procrastinate, to maybe find the root of what is making you feel like you want to procrastinate right now, and then yeah, to help, you know, you find your way out of that energy. Oh, we do have rest though here on the bottom of the deck. So it is like that combo. Rest, slow down. You don't have to solve everything today. Okay, so they are letting you know. I mean, that just goes perfect with the rest of the reading. They're just saying, just try to take a little bit of action, but don't worry, don't panic, because you don't have to solve everything today. Like, you don't have to get it all done today. So you can take, you know, you can take your time. You don't have to do everything super fast, get it all done at once, but they are encouraging you to at least take small steps. So at least take some action towards it. But to not panic and balance this action with rest. So yeah, balance is the feeling here. So anyway, that is your reading, group 1. I hope you have a beautiful day or rest of your day, or whenever it is that you watch this reading. And I hope this helped you in some way. Thank you for spending this time with me and letting me read for you. And I hope to see you again soon sometime. Take care, group 1. Bye. Hi, group 2. Welcome to your reading. Okay, good morning. First of all, if this is morning for you, or good afternoon, or good evening, or good wherever it is, whenever it is, whenever you find this reading. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna get this advice card for you at the end. So we're gonna move these over to the side. First, what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull some animal messages cards for you. So these will be animal messages like that the universe will send to you today, to basically let you know that, you know, all of your guides are with you, that the universe is with you, the universe is supporting you and protecting you, and basically just saying hi to, like, letting you know that you're protected. You have loving beings around you, loving energies around you that are helping you to manifest your dreams. They are helping you to be protected. They are keeping you, I already said protected like a lot. So maybe that's a particular maybe that's particularly important for group 2 today, is feeling safe and protected and supported. So, because I didn't repeat it, I don't think, that much in group 1. So that could be a thing to begin with for you guys. So when you see these animals, that will be the universe's way of like reminding you, hey, we're with you, we support you, we're here, and you are part of the magic of the universe. And you know, they're helping you to basically manifest or have the experiences, create the life that you want to create, all that good stuff. And also, you might want to look up the meaning of these animals to figure out, you know, what they mean, because they may have additional messages for you. You will probably get a better idea for that. Like, you'll get a better feeling for that when you see the animal. You want to pay attention to like where you see it, what it's doing, how it's interacting with its environment. All of that can help you to get a better idea of what this message is referring to. It could also be like, it could be everything I've just said, but it could be its own separate message as well. So you can look that up if you feel called to do that, or you could, maybe you'll know that it's a different meaning when you see it too. Like you'll just have an idea of, you'll know what it means because it'll come to you at a significant moment or something too. That's another way to read the sign. But okay, so let's figure out now, group 2, what animals for you guys? Okay, we've got mountain goat. So we have the mountain goat for you guys today. The universe is going to speak to you through mountain goats and chimpanzee. Okay, so the universe is going to send you signs. Oh, this was peeking out. Hang on. And peacocks. Okay, so we'll take that as the third. They're also going, oh, and there goes the blue jay again. It did that in group 1 too, and it stopped like after I was done with the animals for the most part, but now it's going again. So that's definitely a message for you guys too. If blue jay shows up, that is a message for you guys as well. So yeah, just to recap again, mountain goat, chimpanzee, and peacock, those are your animals for today, or maybe even for the next few days. Some of you may have actually been seeing these repeatedly already. Excuse me. So this would be like an extra sign for you guys. Or not an extra sign, but I mean like confirmation for you guys that those were signs if you were wondering. So either these are going to show up today, next few days, and or you may have already been seeing them already. Okay. All right, so Mercury retrograde has got me feeling a little bit unstable in my words here. So you guys are gonna have to bear with me. I mean, I usually like stumble over my words or like repeat myself a lot anyway, because it's just me and that's just how I am. So maybe it'll change, maybe it won't, I don't know, but definitely it's not going to during Mercury retrograde. So I just tend to be a little bit scattered sometimes. Okay. Are we doing this next? No. Speaking of scattered. Okay. Okay, we're not doing the tarot yet. We're going to do the charms next. So these are, oops, I forgot to clean this out from pile 1. Okay, hang on guys. I'm going to turn off the camera. I'm going to fix this and I'm going to be back. I'm going to like cleanse the charm box so that it's ready and I'll be right back. Hi group 2. Okay, I'm back. So now we have the charms here. Oh, all right. Well, we haven't even started, but we've got one popping out of the top of the bag here, so we'll take it. All right. So what charms? And these are going to be like objects that the universe will also send you signs through today too. So your object signs of the day. We already got your animals. These will be your objects. I just feel like I'm supposed to go like all the way to the bottom of the bag. It's like they're telling me like there's something specific down here or something. I don't know. Okay, I just feel like I'm destroying my nails as I do this. Oh well. Okay, hopefully I got it. I have no idea. Wait, no. They're telling me to go back. I don't know why. Okay. Did I get it? I don't know. Okay, I think they're saying yeah. Here we go. Must have been something specific in there, guys. So we've got, all right, so we have this thing, which looks like a little piece of like candy, like maybe some sort of like lollipop or something. So anything that looks like that. We've got a pink candy wrapper that says sweet on it. So anything that looks similar to that will be a sign. We've got a star that says dream on it. So if you see something that looks like that, you will know that is a sign. Okay, that's interesting. We had this in group 1 too. We've got the baby charm. And you know what? I've been doing this for a while, and I don't think, like, I'm not on camera as much. I think I only did charms for one other reading, but I've been using the charms for myself and like the other readings that I do for like for a while, and I've never pulled the baby charm before, and now 2 groups in a row I've pulled the baby charm for. So I think that's really interesting. Babies are a thing today. That it definitely is. So they're gonna speak to you either through the word baby, or so I'm thinking maybe some of you may have been drawn to group 1 and this group. It's just, I wonder about that. Anyway, so if you see baby, the word baby, or you see babies, that's one of your signs today. And we've got like this, I think it's a tart. I think it's supposed to be like some sort of tart, like a food. And anyway, so anything that looks like that will be your sign. And music note. So this be a sign, could be a sign, could be any of these or all of these could show up in your life today. And when I say sign, like it would be like if you see them repetitively, or you see it in like a really obvious or kind of unusual way, or like a way where it's synchronistic, like you see 2 of these signs at the same time or multiple of them at the same time, then you'll know for sure that like that's a sign. Then we have this pink lollipop here. So pink lollipops. We also have a rainbow lollipop, which, you know, also came out in the first group too. So this does feel related. You may want to watch group 1 too. I'm not sure. Might be some other signs in there for you, or maybe not. I don't know, but definitely seems like a thing today. And we have the blue lollipop too. I'm also feeling like these could be like baby rattles or something. I don't know why I'm feeling that, but like, you know, like how, I don't know if babies still have rattles, but like how babies used to have rattles. I'm not sure. I don't know why I don't know if babies still have rattles, but I'm drawing a blank on that one. But like, you know, hopefully you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, could be something like that too, since there's like baby here. We've got popcorn. So this little popcorn container might be a thing. Oh wow, my ear is ringing really loud. So definitely popcorn, something to do with popcorn, or if you see a container of popcorn that looks like that, that's definitely a thing. We've got a bee here. So images of bees or actual bees. This looks like a bumblebee. Be significant. We have another pink lollipop, but this is a different shade. So definitely either lollipops or baby rattles are just seem like a thing, especially if you see like a group of lollipops together. That would be like an especially strong sign. And we have this thing that says sweet. Kind of looks like a little container of maybe, I don't know, ice cream or frozen yogurt or something. Or like it just kind of looks like something that's topped with some sort of whipped cream or, yeah, some sort of topping. So something that looks like that, or yeah, something you see that looks like that though will be your sign or a sign. And then we have the letter G, we have an airplane. And we have a pineapple. Pineapple. And we have a star that says I love you. So we had a star here and we have another star. And I feel like this is another sign too, like I feel like your guides are saying that. Your guides want you to know that they love you. I feel like they want to specifically say when you see a star, the specific sign is I love you from them. So sorry if you can hear my stomach. Anyway, it just keeps growling. So, yeah. So I think that, yeah, I think that's really all I have to say about that. It could be all of these signs. It could be just one of them. It could be a combination of them together. But yeah, those will be your signs from the universe today or for the next few days. That is a way of your guides, like a way for them to communicate with you and let you know that they're there and they're supporting you and they love you. Some of your initial, like some of you might have an initial that's G, or someone you're thinking about might have the initial of like one of the letters in their name is G. Like the beginning or the, like the first or first, middle, or last initial. But yeah, so I think we're going to move on to tarot now. I hope you like these things. I'm doing this because I know I really love this type of reading because my guides really do talk to me through these signs. My guides really do talk to me a lot through these signs. But anyway... So yeah, I like these readings because I really do notice that I get these signs throughout the day and I'm like, oh my gosh, I did draw this. And it's just like a cool way of remembering that, you know, you are connected to the magic of the universe all the time. There's all these synchronicities and cool things going on all the time. And, you know, your guides are trying to talk to you all the time. The universe is trying to communicate with you all the time. So it's just cool when you have readings like this because then it reminds you to like keep an eye out for these signs, and you know, it's just a cool way of going about your day. I think I really like it, so that's why I just thought I would do this. I thought, well, hey, you know, I like it, so I'm passing it on to you guys, hoping you guys like it. So we're going into the tarot. We've got, okay, so we're going to look at what your like overall theme of the day, like your overall energy for your day, kind of like the plot of your day is going to be. Oh, okay. We've got 8 of Cups here. And we have King of Wands. Okay. Looks like you're going to be walking away from something or like saying, you know, like moving away from something, letting something go, kind of like releasing it, like all these butterflies are being released. We've got Knight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Okay. I'm just hearing like you're letting something go and you're stepping into your King of Wands energy. So it just kind of feels like those are the themes for the day, is like kind of like saying goodbye to something that you want to release, and either that or you're literally saying goodbye to someone who embodies the King of Wands energy. But I feel like, okay, it's interesting. This, I know this card usually means like walking away from something or releasing something. But I'm feeling like, yeah, I'm actually seeing this, the way she's got her arm raised and like the direction of this card, I almost feel like she's saying hi. I know, like, this is what I'm getting from the cards because I'm channeling, so I'm not just paying attention to the traditional meaning of the cards. The way I read, I pay attention to images and stuff too, and just see what I'm getting, like what I'm feeling from it. So I feel like she's saying hi to this King of Wands here. It's almost like she's waving, like saying hi, almost like trying to get his attention. Because in his back's kind of turned, like he's looking the same direction she is, so he's not looking at her. I feel like he is focused on something else. I feel like there's two people here. This might have something to do, like the energy of the day might be sort of like, maybe you're going to be, it almost feels like you're trying to say hi to someone, or you're trying to get someone's attention. Like maybe you're messaging someone, or, you know, yeah, like you're texting someone or calling someone, or trying to get someone's, trying to communicate with someone in some way, like trying to say hi. I just see that, like you're trying to say hi. And in a way, this almost feels like it's a new beginning, because this is the Eight of Cups and it talks about release. It almost feels like, but I'm seeing the butterflies in the card. Okay, I'm getting a completely different message actually from that. It's like, I really feel like you guys are going to be saying hi to someone today, or like, yeah, like you're trying to start a conversation, or you're trying to say hi, or you're going to be thinking about saying hi to someone today, someone that would be represented by the King of Wands. And like you have butterflies, like you're nervous about it or something. Yeah, like you have butterflies. That's why I'm seeing the butterfly. Yeah, that's what I see. You're nervous. You have like this nervous feeling, like this butterfly feeling. You might not, or you might actually even not know at first why you have this butterfly feeling, but I feel like, no, I feel like for a lot of you though, you probably do. I just feel like you're saying hi to someone, maybe for like the first time. Like maybe you haven't even like ever talked to this person before, and you're trying to talk to them for the first time, or like you're trying to meet them for the first time, or it just really feels like, or you haven't talked a lot, but, or you haven't talked in a while, but there's something about having butterflies, being like nervous, but I feel like it's like you're excited about it probably. With the Knight of Pentacles here, I feel like something about slow, like it's going to be slow, maybe a slow, like a slow, something about this is slow. Like you want to take things slow with this person, or or like it's been taking, actually I'm feeling like maybe it's been taking you a really long time to work up the courage to say hi to this person. Or you're feeling like it might take a while for you to get this person's attention, or like it might, I'm not sure why I'm picking up on that, but I feel like maybe it's just taking you a really like long time to work up the courage to say hi to this person. Okay, yeah, that was confirmation. So yeah, that's what I'm feeling from you guys. I'm not sure if you're actually going to say hi today, or if it might take you a while, to a little bit more time to work up the courage. I'm not sure, but there's something definitely here about like getting another person's attention, or saying hi to them, communicating with them, and like some nervousness about that. So that's really interesting. The person you're thinking about could be a fire sign, so Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, or it could just be someone who has a lot of creative energy, or like a lot of passion. Could be someone involved in business, like someone with a lot of creative ideas, and someone with like a lot of drive and passion and energy. So anyway. All right, so I think that is enough for that part. That's like your main theme, like your main, like the biggest thing of the day maybe for you, like your theme of the day. And now we're going to get some advice cards for you guys. So I'm going to pull some cards from this deck, and then we're going to get some cards from the deck that you chose. All right. It could also be that you're saying hi back to someone who already said hi to you, or already messaged you, or texted you, or something, or called you, or in some way, you know, yeah, I feel like it could also be that like you're responding or something. Like maybe you weren't expecting them to talk to you, and like it kind of shocked you and you kind of freaked out, and it might be taking, like maybe it took you a while to like get back to them, and because you were like really nervous about it or something. There's something here about like either you're communicating to them for the first time, or like they already communicated with you, but you like are communicating to them back. It's something like that, but whatever it is. Yeah, I think it's taken a while, whatever this is, and it looks like you may be feeling some nerves about it, but we're going to get you some advice cards, so hopefully that's going to help you a little bit with that. Either that or this is going to happen in like within the next few days, something like that, because this might not be just this day. I feel like for this group, it could be a few days too. So anyway, it's a possibility. Okay, advice cards here. Okay, so it fell down. We've got action. Awaken the warrior woman within. Wow, okay, this is crazy because we did get this card in the first group too. So, and I shuffled these cards really well before I started this group. So it's, this is definitely, and cleanse them. So this is definitely the message. It's so interesting. It's like you guys really are, it does feel like you guys are connected. Okay, and we have growth here, overcoming limitations. I love the foil on these cards. I think that it's just so pretty. I love this deck. Growth, overcoming limitations. So yeah, I definitely feel like they're encouraging you to just take action, even though you might be feeling nervous about it. Go ahead and take that action. Take that bold step. Take that leap, or whatever it might feel like. But they're just saying, yeah, go ahead, go for it, take action. Yeah, overcome whatever limitation you feel like you have and just go for it. Like, I feel like, you know, that they're just really encouraging you to go for it, that it'll be really good for you. That even if things don't, even if you don't know how everything's going to work out, or you're worried that it won't, you know, go well, or you're not sure how it will go and you're worried about it, they're just saying, that you taking action is going to be good for you in some way. So even if you don't get all the outcomes you're looking for, you will still grow from it. But I actually feel like they're saying, because I'm seeing this, the roots here, and it is a sapling, and I feel like they're saying that like this could grow into something, like that this is going to take root, and this is going to lead to like a growing of whatever relationship it is that you're trying to form here. Whatever sort of social connection it is that you're trying, that you know you're moving towards right now. I think they're saying if you take action, like this has the potential to grow into something. Like this is going to lead to like the beginning. I think like the beginning of a relationship or the beginning of a friendship or the beginning of some sort of beginning that could grow into something more, like the beginning of growth. Yeah, the beginning of growth. So those are the advice cards for this deck, and then we're going to get you a final one from the Whispering Woods. And then I will send you on your way, unless you want to watch one of the other groups, and then I will see you there. But all right, final messages here. Okay, final messages for group 2. All right, music. There is a melody to be heard in the deepest parts of the woods if only we listen. And it's really having trouble focusing today. I don't know why. There we go. So you can read it. All right, and on the bottom of the deck we have kindness. Take respite by a pond and be kind to yourself and others. I'm trying to like cover the cards so that the camera doesn't try to focus on them. Okay, here we go. So you can read it. All right. So they are just encouraging you to, it's funny because I said it kind of felt like you were talking to another person or thinking about it or trying to like socialize in some way. And here we have the kindness card talking about being kind to yourself and others. So I think they're just encouraging you to just like try to be kind, approach this from a place of just trying to be kind. And I'm feeling like be kind and, be yourself, and be kind to yourself too. So like, try not to tell yourself negative things, or try not to tell yourself that you're not good enough, or try not to like tell yourself, try not to like get in your head and tell yourself the bad things that could happen, or try kind of like, I feel like they're encouraging you to try to psych yourself up and like tell yourself how awesome you are before you try this, or like remind yourself that, maybe look at one of my compliments shorts or something. Or I'm thinking about doing another longer version of that video, because I feel like that would be a good thing. I want to compliment you guys. I want to have a video like that. So I think I will do one of those soon. But anyway, they're just encouraging you to, remind yourself that you are a cool person, pile 2, and, you would be awesome to be friends with, or, to have some sort of relationship with. They want you to know you're a cool person. I feel like those signs that you might see today, sorry again about my stomach if you can hear it, but the thing about the signs is like, I feel like when you see those signs, another message behind them is that they are reminding you that you are a really cool person. And, if someone doesn't want to be your friend, well, then that's their choice, but it does not, a lot of times it's easy to get caught up in the thought that it's like, oh, there's something wrong with me and that's why they didn't want to be friends with me. But like, in the end, it really is just like people resonate with who they resonate with. It doesn't mean you're not a cool person. It just means that for whatever reason, they made that choice, but it does not reflect on you. It really doesn't. If somebody doesn't want to have some sort of relationship or a friendship or whatever with you, it's not about you. I know that that's kind of cliche, like it's not you, it's me, but it really is true. Like anytime that happens, like a lot of times I'm saying anytime, but like a lot of times when that happens, it's like, it's not that there's something wrong with you. It's just for some reason you're not clicking with that person. So, but I don't think that's going to happen here. I feel like, cause it's like, I feel like this is going to go well. It's just, that's the sense I'm having here. I feel like they just want you to tell yourself that you can do this too.
to like encourage yourself and be kind to yourself and say, yes, I can do this because I am a cool person. And, you know, if they don't want to be my friend, then that's their loss, you know? But hopefully they will want to be my friend because, you know, I'd make a good friend. And also, you know, if they say no or they don't want to talk to me, then, you know, it's sort of one of those deals. The other phrase that's coming to my mind is rejection is you know, either God's protection or Spirit's protection or the universe's protection, whoever you want to put in there. But it's like, it is protection in a way, or it's divine redirection because there's something better. There's something else better for you that's waiting, and it's hard to remember that in the moment because obviously that never feels good when that happens, when someone rejects you or is not nice to you in some way. But like, you know, it really is one of those things where if they don't like you, then, you know, that just means that there's something better for you waiting for you, pile 2, somewhere else with someone else. But again, I feel like this might go well. I feel like you're going to be the camera stopped, but I feel like you're going to be well received. I think this will go well. And again, like if this person doesn't receive you well for whatever reason, there will be someone else who will. And I can guarantee you that that person will be better for you in like every way than this person if for some reason this doesn't go well. But I feel like it will go well. But if it doesn't, you know, the other stuff that I said, you know, it's true. So anyway, I feel like maybe affirmations might be helpful for you guys in this group. Maybe find some positive affirmations for yourself for like confidence, or there are a lot on YouTube that you can find, because I just feel like maybe that would give you like a little extra boost of confidence, or like help, you know, you to feel more grounded, or to like help calm down your nerves before you try to talk to this person or these people or whoever, you know, they are. Yeah. I feel like so that might be helpful. Or maybe to talk to somebody who knows you and like can remind you of the good of, you know, your good qualities and stuff, and try to like reassure you, or, you know, if you have someone around you that helps you, you know, who can give you a pep talk to help you feel more confident, then that might be helpful too. Yeah, and where the music is. I wonder what the music, I feel like this is some of you might receive a message through a song too. And I actually think, again, there was something about that in group 1 too. So this is really interesting. But I feel like, yeah, there's something in a song, like you'll hear a song and it feels, maybe if it feels like it's speaking to you in your situation, they're confirming for you that, yeah, you can listen to that if you do hear a song like that, that is definitely the universe talking to you. It looks like they might try to speak to you through a song today, or maybe several songs. So, okay. So those are your I think that's all I've got. Oh, and I just saw 222 on the clock. So that might be another thing for you guys, which again, I think actually was in pile 1. So this is really interesting, but okay. So these are your messages for the day, or for the evening or afternoon, or wherever you are, whenever you are. The day or the next few days ahead. This is your messages. So I hope they were helpful in some way. Most of all, I hope you enjoyed them. And thank you for taking this time to watch this reading and share this time with me. I really appreciate you being here, and I hope to see you again sometime. Take care, pile 2. Bye. I can't remember, but I think I forgot to tell you did I forget to tell you to have a really nice day? Maybe I did tell you that. Yeah, okay, never mind. I think I told you that already. Anyway, okay. See you later. Bye. Hi, Group 3. Welcome to your reading. If you chose the C Melodies deck, this is your place. But we're going to get these last, the messages from this deck last. So I'm going to move it over to the side here. And first we're going to start with some animal messages. So first we're going to do animals, and then we are going to do charms, and then we're going to get a little bit of tarot, and then we're going to finish with some advice cards, and then we'll finish with the C Melody advice cards. So, okay. These animal messages are going to be like, the point behind getting these is like when you see these messages throughout the day, or over the next few days, it will be the universe. You'll know that that is the universe's way of saying, hey, we're with you. We have your back. Your guides have your back. And they're sending you love, and they wanted to remind you that you're protected and that the universe wants you to be happy and wants you to be able to manifest your greatest dreams and the deepest desires of your soul. And you have a whole spirit team that is helping you to do that and guiding you. And so in the moments when you see these animals, it's like those will be a reminder from the universe, or a way for the universe to say, hey, I'm here. Hi, the magic is still real, and magical things are still going to be happening in your life. Even if in that very moment you might not be feeling very much like that, these are like messages of encouragement, to like remind you, hey, the magic is still real, and like things are going to get better. If it's a tough situation, it's like a way of saying this is temporary and things are still working out, and your spirit team are helping you, and things are going to get better. And if it is in a moment when things are going well, or you're like seeing something kind of exciting, or you're like wondering about something, and then you see this animal, it's like a sign that like, yes, that means something, or like, yes, you know, like this is something for you, or yes, you should go for it, or something like that. So all of those are potential, all of those are potential messages of when you see, for you, when you see these animals. You can also look up the meanings of these animals by yourself if you want to, just to see if any of these may contain additional messages for you, depending on the situation. Like, depending on the situation you see the animal in. And that is something you'll want to pay attention to, as well as how you see these animals come up, like what's going on around them, what are they doing, because those can also give you more clues as to what the message is about. Okay. All right, group 3, let's get your animal messages. What are you going to have today? Oh, I think I forgot to say good morning to you, or good afternoon, or good evening, or whenever it is that you're watching this, but I was going to say that to you. I said it to the other groups, I think, and I forgot. Wow, you guys have a lot of animals. Okay, group 3. Anyway, wow, and I saw the dog so many times like peeking out while I was shuffling, and I did wonder if it was going to come out, but definitely we have dog here. Yeah. We have the dog card. We have... Interesting. Wow, you've got some different ones today. We've got platypus. That's a unique creature. Okay, I'm hearing the song Sweet Creature by Harry Styles, so I don't know. That could also be a sign to you guys. Oops. Uh-oh. Excuse me. Whoops. Okay, that could be a sign for some of you guys. That song could... You might hear that song today, or that song has a meaning to you. That might be a sign too, so just thought I'd mention that. Okay. Maybe the universe is just saying that you're a sweet creature, pile 3. Yeah, that might be part of it too. Okay, so anyway, then we've got meerkat, platypus, and meerkat. That is very interesting. I wonder how those are going to come to you. And we've got, yeah, and we have unicorn. We've got peacock. And then your 4th one is unicorn. So you really do. You have a lot of interesting animals today. The only one that, you know, at least where I am in the world, that we might maybe see like every day in our usual environment is the dog. But yeah, so you have the dog, the platypus, the meerkat, the peacock, and the unicorn. So if you see these in, you know, whenever you see these, however you see these, it might be in like images, movies, TVs, you know, or around you on objects, or, and again, I'm so sorry if you can hear my stomach growling. She's just making a lot of noise today, but anyway, I don't think, hopefully the mic doesn't pick it up, but I don't know if it will or not. So just thought I'd just get that out of the way, that yes, I am aware, but there's not really anything I can do about it, and I don't think I can edit it out. So sorry, you're just stuck with it. But anyway, we've got dog, platypus, meerkat, peacock, unicorn. I feel like, yeah, so how, like, you might see it on objects, you might see it online, you might see it, well, all of these I guess could be technically in real life around you, like if you went to a zoo, or maybe you do live somewhere where you might see meerkats or a platypus or a peacock. That is possible. And definitely the dog. The only one here that you probably won't be seeing in real life is the unicorn. I mean, I don't see that happening, you know, because it is a mythical creature, as far as I know. So, but anyway, maybe some of you might see this in meditation or something too, might see a unicorn if you meditate. So anyway, those are your animals for today. Now we're going to get your charms, and these will be objects that the universe will speak to you through. So these will be signs, like when you see these objects from the charms that I'm about to pull, that those will also be potential signs that the universe can speak to you through for today. So we have this charm box, and I use this because then the charms don't get super loud, like when I drop them on the table, and that way my table doesn't get scratched up by the charms either, because this is an antique table. Well, not a table actually, it's a desk, but she's been with me a long time, and I don't want to scratch her too badly, so I put that there. Okay, so let's get your charms, pile 3. See what objects the universe is going to be speaking to you through. So next, it's funny, I feel like I'm just supposed to stay right at the top of the bag for you guys. The other ones, the other groups, I felt like I was supposed to, like, so I guess whatever we need must be close to the top here. Do you want me to get more? No. Okay. That's a lot. Is that really all of it? Yes, no? Yes, okay. I think so. All right. Interesting. There's some very different ones in this group from the other group. All right, so wow, this is a lot, but I'm going to try to get through it as quickly as I can for you guys. So these are all of your signs, potential signs for today. There's a lot, but okay, we've got family. So if you see the word family on things in a strange way, or you see it like repeatedly, basically for all of these signs, like if you see them in a like kind of an unusual way, or you see them repetitively, like that's how you will know that they're sign, or they stand out in some way that's different. Those are all ways for you to know that they are a sign, rather than you just randomly, no, I guess even randomly running across things a lot of times is a sign and a synchronicity, honestly. But you know, that way you will know that it is a legit sign, and not just like that the word family is there or something. Like there would be something interesting happening around it. Well, you probably know how signs work, but in case you don't, or there's someone new, I wanted to mention that. Okay, so we've got the Minnie Mouse, like looks like a little Minnie Mouse head. We've got Leo. So some of you might be Leos, or you might be thinking of someone with a Leo sign, or you might see this Leo symbol. That could also be a sign for you. Then we have this glittery rainbow. Okay, I think rainbows have come out in every group. So I think they came out in group 2. Can't remember, but anyway, we've got that, and we've got a second rainbow. It's kind of beat up. One of the stars came off of it, I think, but she's still with us. Okay, we've got 2 rainbows, and we have a kiwi. Got a kiwi slice. All right. We have a charm that says, "My love is alive." Okay. So if you see that phrase, that's a sign. Also, someone might be reaching out in this pile. So, but when I mentioned the kiwi, I didn't mention, but it could be like if you see something that's like has the word kiwi in it, like the title's kiwi, or you see the image of a kiwi, or maybe even the bird. There's a bird called a kiwi, I think, too. Okay, I think it's from New Zealand, maybe? I'm not positive about that one, but I think so. Anyway, we've got this blue shell here. So if you see a blue seashell, we've got a Z here, or I think in the UK they might call it Z. Maybe other places in the world too, but we call it a Z. All right, I don't think I'm getting that wrong. Pretty sure I remember that. Anyway, all right, we've got an apple core. So if you see like, you know, an apple that's been eaten, we have that. We have, I think this is supposed to be like a cannoli. So cannolis are a sign, potential sign for you guys today. Or some sort of pastry. We've got a crescent moon with a star. Crescent moon with a star. There we go. So if you see that symbol, that could be a sign for you. We've got the London bus. So another potential sign. Oh, now my left ear is ringing a lot. That's interesting. Okay, we've got a lollipop here. So I think that came out in all 3 groups too. Yeah, oh my gosh, we have 3 lollipops again. We had that in like the other 2 groups too, different ones, and then we have a second lollipop, a pink one. And then we have a third one that is blue. It's really interesting because I think it was actually 3 in the other group. Okay, we have angelic here, or it says Angeli or angelic. Okay, so I feel like clouds. I also feel like angels, because I don't think I have an angel charm in here, so I feel like this would be referring. I feel like if you see images of angels or signs of angels, like angel symbols, that's a thing today too. Okay, and we have a sunflower here. Okay. We have Cancer. So could be a crab that you might see, or the Cancer symbol, or you may be a Cancer or somebody you're thinking about. Wow, okay, Leo came out twice, so Leo is a big deal in this pile. That's a big one since both of the charms came out. Either someone is a Leo here that you're thinking of, or you're a Leo. Pretty sure I said that already. I can't remember though. Okay, we've got a little crown. So especially if you see a crown with a heart, that's That's like definitely a sign, but you know, crowns. We've got a strawberry. We've got a diamond. We have a star with the word dream on it. So probably stars in general, but especially if it's a star with that written on it, that would be a thing. Oh my gosh, we have dream again. So the word dream, or also they might be like mentioning to you that there was something in a dream that you had that might be significant. So that's an additional message. But the word dream, that's definitely a thing for you guys. Because we had it twice, like the star said dream and that said dream. We've got beautiful here. They want to let you know that you are beautiful. That's important in this group. I think they really wanted to mention that. But also that I feel like also some of you, there may be someone like kind of sending you a message through this reading, like that they think you're beautiful. Because yeah, I'm just feeling that, because we also have the love charm here. So the word love is going to be important. And I do feel like almost like there's someone thinking of you and they're sending you a message of love through this reading. We've got stars. Okay, so yeah, definitely, because we've got a star here too. So stars are important here. We've got a heart. Kind of goes along with the love message here. Hearts will be a thing. A lotus charm, so pictures of lotuses or actual lotuses. And we have this charm, which again, there's a star on it, and it also says make a wish. And then on the inside, it says success. So I feel like this is an additional message for you guys. But like I think they're saying you're going to have, yeah, they're encouraging you to make a wish here and to believe that it can come true, because that's indicating that you're going to have some success in an endeavor here. So yeah, so these are going to be your signs for the day. And now we'll get a general overview of like basically like the overall theme of your day, or like, excuse me, like the plot of your day. Like the overall like most like prevalent thing, like the most important thing going on in your day, sort of. Like if you were to give a title, like if your day today was an episode of a show, like what title would you give that episode? Or like, you know, like how would you, like the synopsis of the episode, basically. I'm not sure why I'm describing it like that, but anyway, that's what we're getting. This deck doesn't want to shuffle for me anymore. Okay, so, okay. Oh my gosh, there is a car alarm going off. Not sure if you can hear that. Yeah, it just stopped. That might be a message too for some of you. If you hear a car alarm, that might be a sign for you as well. Or you've been hearing them or something, that's a confirmation. Oh yeah, I wanted to mention for the charms, it could also, oh, there goes my shoe squeaking. Anyway, that could be like an indication for you. Or not an indication. I don't know what I'm saying. Sorry. Mercury retrograde. I blame the retrograde. Anyway, we're like in the shadow period, I think, now as I'm filming this. Anyway, the charms could also be, those could be objects that you have been seeing too. So not only like will you see them, but it's also possibly a confirmation for you if you have already been seeing those. Just wanted to mention that. Okay, now into your day. Pile of threes day. General energy, like what's the main stuff going on for pile 3's day? Pile 3's day. What do we have here? Oops, okay. All right, we've got the Ace of Pentacles. And we have the Six of Swords. And we have the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so all right. You know what? I feel called to read the booklet for you guys for some reason. Okay, so first I'm going to read the booklet. This booklet is really cute for this deck. I always like reading it anyway. Okay, Ace of Swords. It says, I think, therefore I am. My name is Panda Scartes? Panda Scartes? I don't know. We're going to guess that that's what it says. And I will tell you exactly what I think. I find myself perfectly adorable, and I know it to be true because it is the truth. Always know the truth of things, especially the truth of yourself. That way you can't be bothered by idiots. I love that advice so much. Oh my gosh. Okay, so true, guys. All right, so we've got light attributes: truth, clarity, focus, perspective / opinion, and identity. Shadow attributes are mental constipation, confusion, falsehood, identity crisis. Okay. All right. Yeah, I feel like you need to be... I'm just going to tell you guys, in case it's important, that you are awesome. I told group 2 this too. You are. And I think the universe wants you to know that you are adorable, and you are adorable to the universe, whether you think you're adorable or not. I'm telling you, universe is saying it. You're adorable, guys, okay? The universe finds you adorable. They find you adorable. They find you cute. They find you beautiful. They find you charming. Then they love you very much. And you're not going to change the universe's opinion, so I'm sorry, but it just is what it is. So... I'm sorry. If it bothers you, I'm sorry, but it's just true. Hopefully you like the compliment, because that's what's coming up, and I feel very strongly like I need to say that to you. So there we go. Anyway, all right. Yeah. They want you to know that that's how they feel about you, and they would just, you know, they wish you could see yourself that way too. Hopefully you do, group 3, but if you're having a little bit of trouble today or something just like kind of knocked you down a little bit, they're just letting you know, they're just like reminding you, hey, this is true about yourself, and they want you to see yourself this way, and as much as you can. Like it's not like, oh, you know, shame on you if you don't see yourself this way, or if you're having a rough day. That's not the point of the message at all. They're just reminding you though that this is the truth about you. This is the truth about you, group 3, and maybe it's sort of about like seeing that about yourself again today, like or maybe seeing that for the first time even today. But or just getting back to remembering that about yourself. Yeah, that you're adorable to the universe, and you matter, you're important, and you have your own beauty, and you are beautiful. You are a beautiful soul, and you know, you have a place here, and you're cool. Okay, you're cool, pile 3. You are awesome. You are amazing. And, you know, yeah. And I'm not just saying that, like, that's the message. Like, they want me to bring that up for you. So, and I think maybe you might be getting back in touch with that truth about yourself, or again, seeing it for the first time today or over the next few days, or that's going to be like a focus of yours. So like working on boosting your self-confidence a little bit, your self-esteem, just like feeling comfortable with yourself and like, yeah, like appreciating yourself for who you are. And recognizing and remembering that if someone else doesn't like that, if someone else doesn't like you for who you are, for who you genuinely are, then, you know, that's fine. Their loss, basically. And the universe wants you to know that it is their loss. Like, you know. And if they have something to say about you and they're picking at you, the universe just wants you to ignore them, because again, that's just chatter, okay? Like, them saying that about you, that doesn't mean anything. Like, it's really just more about, if they're like picking at you, there's more likely something going on with them. Because there's like more likely an issue with them. Like, if they don't like something about you that's just you, then it doesn't matter if they think it should change. It matters if you think it should change, more than anything. And yeah, I just feel like it's just like focusing and remember, like focusing on not changing for other people feels like a theme too, maybe, of the day. Like, not like sort of on like trying to block out the opinions of others is the feeling I think that's coming through. Like, focusing more on what you want for you and on like how you truly feel about you, you know, regardless of the opinions of others. And I just heard a sparrow. The other two groups, it was a blue jay. And this group, I just heard a sparrow. And that goes along with the message perfectly, because sparrows can, one of the meanings of sparrows is, you know, to keep your head held high and to be proud of yourself. And, you know, remember that you have dignity and yeah, it's like, it's an encouragement. It's like, yeah, to remember that, like, even if you feel like not everything about you is quote unquote perfect, or not even the way some, you know, you feel like everybody expects you to be, or even the way sometimes you expect you to be, even though there are things you might want to change about yourself, that it doesn't mean that you're still not perfect as you are in your own way, like in this moment. It's like things can be perfect, like simultaneously perfect and imperfect. It's like they are perfect as they are in this moment. They are as they are meant to be. But that also doesn't mean they couldn't change later. I don't know why this is coming through. Wow, there's a lot coming through for this. I was trying not to make these readings long, but this might go just a little bit longer because a lot of things are coming through for this. But it's sort of like, basically the energy feels like, the message feels like it's about recognizing like what is truly something that is not the message. Have I gotten all parts of that message? I'm just really feeling drawn to like that way you can't be bothered by idiots part, because I just feel like I'm just feeling like the guides are coming in pretty strong and being kind of like, they're being a little bit, yeah, they're being kind of sassy this morning, and they're like, you know what? They're idiots. That's what I'm hearing. I am hearing this for you three, group 3. They're idiots, okay? And if they're like picking at you, like, they don't need to be like that, okay? Like, people don't need to pick at you. They can go pick at themselves. Go pick at their own stuff, okay? They don't need to pick at you. That's the whole thing. The world is full of problems. There are many things to criticize. If they're turning it all on you and like picking at you, you're just another human. Like, you're just going about your life. And if they want to turn around and like nitpick you, like the universe is just saying they're idiots. Okay. I'm sorry. I know that sounds kind of harsh, but in that moment, the way they're acting, their behavior, they're being idiots. So that's what they're saying. And they just want you to be like, don't pay attention to idiots. Don't think about the idiots. Don't think about the people that are picking at you or criticizing you or sending some sort of hate at you. Just, and my stomach is talking again, but it's just so loud today. Anyway, point is, I swear it sounds like it's agreeing with me. It's so weird. This reading's getting weird. Okay, anyway, oh, this is silly. This is a silly one. But anyway, yeah, I don't think I've had the guides come through yet and basically say like, they're idiots, don't listen to them. But that is what I'm hearing for you guys. So I hope that's helpful. I just feel like they've been, maybe like if you've been going through a moment or going through some stuff, I feel like maybe they've been watching you and they just really, cause they're passionate. Like they really wanted to get this message through. Like they are dumb. They are being idiots, okay? And that's not like saying that the universe doesn't love them or that they don't have guides that are helping them and loving them. They definitely do. They love them unconditionally too, but they can still admit when they are acting like idiots, okay? And your guides are saying, I'm sorry, but they were acting like idiots. So like, you know, they're a soul. They matter. Their guides care about them. Universe cares about them unconditionally too. But they can still acknowledge that their behavior right now, totally not right. So they just want to let you know that like, just try not to pay attention to them and just try to remember that you're awesome and that you didn't deserve that criticism and that, you know, you can just move on and be like, you know what, screw you. I'm not going to listen to you. And, like, I don't know why you had to act like that, but like maybe look at the mirror instead of like looking at me and trying to pick me apart. Just what I'm saying. That's what's coming through with the guides too. So they're just saying, they're just encouraging you to as easily as, you know, as much as you can, just try to wipe it out of your head and just like, you know, move on with your day, remembering that like you've still got great things coming in your life because you're a cool person. You are a cool person. Group 3 and your guides support you completely, and they're really sorry that you ran across this person or these people who have been acting like this towards you, if that's what's going on. And I feel like it is for this group. So if that isn't something that's been going on, you might want to check one of the other groups, because I really feel strongly like there's something shook you up, or will in the next day or several days or something. But they just want you to remember to not take that person's criticism or not take other people's like opinions and criticism so much to heart, because in this particular instance especially, their input really isn't that helpful. So anyway, that's the message. And then for Ace of Pentacles, and yeah, I actually I feel like it's all one message really, like all 3 of the cards went together. I feel like in this one it's like saying like, remember that like, I feel like these opportunities are coming in for you. Like the Ace of Pentacles, I feel like there's an opportunity coming in for you guys that's really nice. And that could actually be one of the reasons why actually someone was picking you apart, because it actually might be an indication really that you're about to, maybe either they can see you about to get somewhere, or like you're about to get an opportunity, or they can see that, you know, you're about, like they think you're about to get an opportunity, or you just have. And I feel like, you know, those people may have actually been kind of jealous or something. That could have been a motivation here. Or, you know, for some reason they just didn't like seeing you with that success. But whatever the case was, that was the, you know, the motivation behind it. Whatever the case was for their action, the universe is telling you that you do have these opportunities coming for you, because, you know, because you deserve it. Group 3, like I feel like you've worked if you have something coming in for you, it's because you've worked for it. And, you know, you've worked hard and yeah. And like, this is supposed to come to you. Like, this opportunity that's coming to you, this gift that's coming to you, it's something that I feel like you guys have definitely worked really hard for. And like, your guides, the universe is going to make sure that you get that. That you get your reward for all that you've put into this. So I feel like they want you to know that there is a gift coming for you. There is some success on the horizon for you. For some of you, this could be like an actual gift of some sort. For others, this is like an opportunity. But that's just what I'm feeling with this one. And the Six of Swords, I just feel like they're just saying, like, you're going to be moving out of this space where, like, you know, you felt a little shaken up. You're going to be moving out of that space, and you're going to be moving on with your life, and you're going to be moving into a place that feels calmer and more at peace and more stable emotionally. And like, you're going to be moving towards, you know, away from this feeling, away from this experience, and you're going to be moving on to calmer waters, moving on to better experiences. So I feel like this day is going to be about like moving toward, like, moving into a better space, and like probably moving on to your Ace of Pentacles, or getting closer to that. But like, yeah, you're moving out of this and into something better. So that is really great to see, because it looks like, yeah, you're moving into a better space mentally, emotionally. Yeah, and it looks like some nicer things are definitely on the horizon for you. So now we will get your final advice cards for how to have your best day possible. And then I will send you, then we'll get the sea melodies, and then I will send you on your way. If someone did, you know, make you feel bad, group 3, I'm really sorry that happened to you. I feel mad for you. Like, I just feel like, you know, they didn't have to be like that. Like, they just didn't. Man, you didn't deserve that, group 3. And consider me your tarot friend, or your friend that's reading your tarot cards for you, because that's how I feel, really. So, like, I see you as my friend. I think that's why, like, and I get kind of mad for you when I see these cards. When I see that someone was picking on you, because you don't deserve that. So there you go. Like, that is not necessary. All I'm saying. Okay. So, all right. Advice for group 3. I got kind of worked up about the whole thing. Okay. Group 3. I think my Mars is in Libra, and I'm pretty sure I read that like means that you get really easily angered, like when your friends get attacked, or like someone comes at your friends, like you get particularly angry. Like that's what really gets your anger going, and I would believe that because that's how I feel. That pretty much is me. It's like, yeah, like, obviously I get mad sometimes when people come at me, but like, if you go after my pile of 3s, I get really mad, okay? Anyway, just saying. Okay, advice for pile 3. Guys. I just wanted to say again, I'm sorry, I know how I keep going on, but I just feel like I need to tell you guys, okay? Like, You are surrounded by the most loving, I'm hearing, and guarded. You are surrounded and guarded by the most loving beings in the universe, okay? Like, your guides are the highest beings of light, okay? And like, they're just saying like, we care about you, we support you, and like you don't need to worry about like those lower energies, okay? Like, their guides will get through to them eventually. All right. You don't need to worry about them. You don't need to worry about fixing them or changing them or helping them in any way. Their guides will do that, and they will align them with experiences and resources and people that will eventually help them out with whatever it was that caused them to act that way towards you. But it's not your problem. It's not something that is your responsibility or something you have to worry about. So, okay, now advice. So much, a lot of channeling coming through for this pile. Didn't get as much of that in the other one. Okay. Yeah, we've got the broken vase here. We've got lesson, wisdom through mistakes. But I'm feeling like more than anything, it kind of feels like you're gaining wisdom from like, I feel like you're kind of like this vase and somebody smashed you like a little bit. Like they dropped you, and you had to put yourself back together again. But it's like, the story of this card, or the story of these types of vases, or vases, however you want to say it, are that they put gold in the, or like a precious metal, I think it was gold, usually in the cracks of like a vase that broke, and something about like somehow it actually probably makes it kind of makes the vase special in a way, or it like, I'm not sure it makes it stronger, but the sense, like the feeling I have is that like the message is coming from this card is sort of like how a bone heals stronger after it's been broken. It's sort of like they're saying you gained some sort of wisdom or some sort of extra strength. Like you learned something, or you gained some extra strength through this difficult, oh, and there goes your candle, through this difficult situation. I feel like that was synchronistic. Like you gained something, you gained extra strength through this exercise. It kind of feels like an exercise, like you worked out, like this was a workout, like a really big workout for you. And like now you're really sore and it really didn't feel good, but you're going to heal and you're going to be way stronger than you were before because of this happening. So they're saying to try to look at the strength that you've gained, like maybe try to focus on how strong you are for getting through this, the strength that you've gained through getting through this, or for, overcoming this feeling, and like focus on that you're stronger now than you were before. And probably people won't be able to knock you down as much next time. So that's like part of the advice that they're offering here. And also flow. See where it takes you. I'm showing you the sparkly parts of the card because I just think this is such a pretty deck. But yeah, we've got flow. See where it takes you. So I think they're just encouraging you to go with the flow and just feel like, whoops, bumped the table. All right, like to just feel yeah, I feel like it's just kind of an energy of like not hanging on to the negative feelings from the situation, and just like, kind of just feeling more relaxed and at ease again, and just kind of like, I feel like it's sort of a message of like, don't try to like analyze or like control yourself or change yourself. It's just sort of like just kind of let things be or something, or just go with the flow of how you're feeling. I'm not sure if that actually makes sense, but that one's a little bit more confusing for me. But basically, yeah, go with the flow. See what happens. I'm going to read, you know what? Do I have the booklet? Yes, I do. I'm going to read the booklet. Something's telling me there's something in the booklet. Might take me a second because this booklet is kind of weird. I love this deck, but the booklet is a little bit challenging to find the cards. Okay. Flow. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it honestly just feels like don't try to force anything, or don't try to change anything. It just feels like things will naturally go the way they are, or like things are just as they are meant to be for you right now. So to not forcibly try to change anything, because like if there is a change, it will just happen when it happens. Like if something is meant to change about you, it's sort of like it will just happen naturally. And to not worry about it. And if it does, it does. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. And that it's not really a big deal either way. It's kind of like a feeling I'm having. Yeah. And they want you to trust that good things are still coming and everything is going to be fine. It says, this card features jellyfish, a symbol of flow, faith, and trust. Quite literally, jellyfish are masters at going with the flow. Because of their very simple nervous system, they cannot move for large distances on their own. Interesting. Instead, they ride the ocean currents to get to their destination. This card is an invitation to flow with whatever events the universe brings your way. Let go of control and trust the divine guidance. Do not resist unwanted feelings and circumstances that are out of your control. Allow yourself to feel them and then let it all go. Okay, that would probably have to do then with like the difficult emotions that were coming up. All right. Allow yourself to feel them and then let it all go. Accept change without getting angry or frustrated. All right. That makes sense because a lot of the message was about trying to just let it all go and just, moving on, letting the current of life, letting the current of the universe take you away from these bad feelings, these yucky energies, and move you closer, move you back towards something that feels better. Yeah. And try not to feel, well, I guess it's not like you can feel whatever it is that you feel, but it's like about releasing it and letting it go after you acknowledge the feelings. Okay, it says go with the flow. Jellyfish don't care if the ocean takes them in the opposite direction of where they wanted to go. They simply go with the flow. It says accept change and imperfections. Okay. Yeah, and I mentioned don't, the advice seems to be about don't, not feeling like you need to change yourself and feeling like it's okay if you do have imperfections, or it's that, you're okay just the way you are, and people shouldn't pick at you like that because, you're fine just as you are, even with your imperfections. And it's not something you need to, something that is perceived as an imperfection by one person isn't objectively an imperfection, meaning that like not everyone might see that same thing as an imperfection. And it matters more what you think than what this other person or other people think. So they're just saying, try not to see it as an imperfection, and to just like accept that, you know, that part of yourself that may have gotten criticized or something, or that you may have been feeling bad about, as like, you know, as not an imperfection, that maybe it actually is not an imperfection. Maybe it's just as it's meant to be. Now, if it is something you want to change, then okay, you can do that on your, you know, on your own later if you want to, if you choose to, but it's just kind of about seeing it from a different perspective. I think they're letting you know that you have permission to not see it as an imperfection if you don't want to, and to accept it. And even if you do see it as an imperfection, to still accept it and still be okay with it, you know, because you don't have to be perfect. is the message. So like, you're still worthy and you're still a cool human being, like even with your imperfections, sometimes because of them, that can give you character and uniqueness and make, you know, sometimes our imperfections are actually what you know, can be a unique and interesting quality about us. So, and you know, sometimes it can be what makes us stand out from the crowd, you know, like people with very interesting physical features, you know, that they might get made fun of for like as a kid, but then later on, like they realize that it's something that makes them unique, and it's actually something that that they embrace. And like, I'm trying to think of an example, but my brain is feeling kind of fried at the moment. But you know, I think I've said what I needed to say about that. But anyway, yeah. Also, it says nothing is permanent, therefore everything will change one day. Whether that affects you or not is completely up to you. Instead of wasting your energy trying to keep things the way they are or avoiding change, learn to be okay with it. Okay. So, yeah. So again, it's like, I don't think it's as much this part, but it is true. It's like, I feel like the message here is more like about things being temporary, you know, to remember that this is temporary, that the feelings you might be feeling about what happened here, they are temporary. And so it's like, just like a little hug from the universe and your guides telling you and, you know, reminding you that it's going to be okay. And that these feelings will pass with time. This is temporary. I feel like you're even going to be starting to move out of it today. So like you're moving out of these feelings already. Like you're already moving towards something better. And so yeah, that's what they're saying. So we'll get a final message from C Melodies here. I can't believe this ended up being so long. I did so well with the other groups. I told my guides, I told Spirit, I was like, okay, I'm like, come on, universe. I need a short reading this time, because I've been doing these marathon readings and they have been so long and so exhausting, and they've just had me working so hard. And I do the messages that come through as they come through. Like, that's my deal with my guides. That's my deal with the universe. So, you know, the readings I make, they usually are they are what my guides want me to make. And I don't question anymore. So that's why I have made those longer readings, because that's just what I was called to do. Like, I didn't set out to do the readings that long, and like I did them the way they wanted me to do them. So but this time I was like, come on, please give me a shorter reading, because I'm so tired. So this time we're doing shorter readings. And yeah, hope whoever was meant to find the other long readings finds them, but maybe not. I don't know. I know not a lot of people want to watch the longer readings, but must have been there for someone, so, or will be, because they're timeless. So anyway, all right. I'll quit. I'll move on. All right, final messages for you guys, group 3. Oh, okay. There's a lot here. But I do feel like, yeah, okay. Oh my gosh. Guys, talk about synchronicity. Flow. We've got flow here, flow here. Wow, I love it when this happens. It's so cool. Let your worries drift away. See, that is the magic of these readings. I love this so much. That's the synchronicity. That's the magic. That is, yeah, the loving forces that's around us. That's the magic. Okay. Thank you, universe. Okay. We've got rescue, help others in need, or ask for assistance when you need it. Okay. So they might be indicating that maybe some help from others might help you through this. So they're saying don't be afraid to ask for help if you feel like that would, you know, if you need assistance or you feel like it would be easier to move through this. If you had help from someone, don't be afraid to ask for help or seek out some resources for help. Maybe even something like a counselor, or, you know, some sort of therapist or mental health professional could be helpful if you need someone to talk to. Okay, we've got opportunity. You will prove yourself and discover. You will prove yourself and discover if you brave the rough seas. Okay, so they are saying, you know how I said there was an opportunity coming in for you with the Ace of Pentacles, so they're just reiterating that here with the opportunities. We've got prudence. Don't be lured by the siren's song. So again, it's sort of like there, and I was mentioning, you know, the thing about there may have been someone here that like said something to you, and they're just saying like, don't be lured by the siren song. Like don't be like drawn in or drawn out by that person, or like what they've said, because they're just, I feel like in the deck, it's like the siren that they refer to is almost like a troll or someone like that, you know, like don't, or even if they're not, you know, it's just, it's sort of like what they're saying. It's just kind of to drag you down, or like drag you into a fight or an argument, or make you feel bad. Like it's not, it's like they're just trying to lure you in and, you know, take something from you or make you feel bad. So it's just encouraging you again, like the rest of the reading, to just not listen to that. Oh, it looks like the camera's going to stop in a second, so I just want to mention that. And then we've got voyage. Okay, I'm back. Anyway, last cards here. We've got voyage, set sail on a new course. So yeah, it was like this. Wow, this just goes so perfectly with this 7 of Swords here. Like I was saying, like you're set sail on a new course. So it's like you're sailing away from what just happened here. And you are, you're moving towards better things, guys. Yeah, direction, in a better direction. Trust your inner compass and find your bearings. Yeah, so they're encouraging you to listen to your intuition, to listen to your inner guidance, listen to your guides for direction and like how to proceed with this and in going forward, to like help yourself to kind of regain your balance after this happened. And we have and to just feel like you know what you're doing and where to go from here, like what direction you're headed in. Like listen to your intuition to know what direction you're headed in. And we've got reflect, peer into the endless ocean and see what peers back. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I just zoned out for a second. Yeah. I feel like they're saying like there's a lot of opportunities coming, because it's like talking about looking into the endless ocean, sort of like there are endless amounts of possibilities and opportunities that are still awaiting you and other people. That I really am kind of getting the whole there's lots of fish in the sea vibes. So like, you know, peer into the endless ocean and see what peers back. I know this is talking about reflection, which is like an inner thing, but I'm really getting the message from this that it's sort of like you're looking out into this sea of like innumerable possibilities and so many people. And like just seeing what looks back at you, like seeing who does match your energy, like who does reciprocate, who matches your energy, it's sort of like, instead of focusing on this person or this one group of people who criticized you, to like open your mind and like look into and remember that there's a giant ocean, like a giant sea of people to look at. Like there's so many people, and I feel like the message is like, try to focus more out there on the people who will accept you and who will appreciate you, because there's like a sea of them, is what I'm feeling. Like there's an ocean of people who will like you, even though this one person or this one group of people didn't, is the message. So, yep, I think that's the message. Okay, I think I finally got it all for you guys. Sorry yours ended up being a little bit longer, but hopefully you enjoyed the message if you're still with me. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you being here, and yeah, I hope you have a really good rest of your day. Hope you have a good day or a good rest of your day or good evening, wherever, whenever you are. And I hope to see you again sometime, pile 3. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye.